Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to our next episode of the G1 Climax Festival. This is going to be the second part of round 2 of the matches. It's looking pretty interesting at the moment. We might actually be able to guarantee some people through in this video. And here is our first match of the evening. And it is going to be Jay White taking on Jeff Cobb. And this is from Group A. And here is the first man in this match. Then it is Switchblade Jay White. What did he do? He lost his opening match against Kenny Omega. But this group is pretty open, to be honest. Now, Cobb won his first match. He beat Suzuki. Omega won his first match, beating Jay White. But then Suzuki beat Omega. So at the moment, we've got Cobb, Suzuki, and Omega all on 1 point. So this is a great chance here for Cobb to get a second point. Or for Jay White to throw this one completely open with a victory here tonight. And here then is Jeff Cobb, who I honestly think is a fantastic core. I'm not sure what you guys think. You'll have to let me know in the comment section down below, because I sometimes struggle with these, but I think this is a fantastic one. The bell goes and we are underway. Jay White versus Jeff Cobb. And Jay White's going to be struggling a bit here with just Jeff Cobb's sheer strength. And that's the thing with Cobb. He has so many strong points. He's strong, he's agile, he's fast. And it is going to be difficult to get on top of him. He is a real all-round package. And straight away here, locking in a last chance with submission. Showing his strength and his core there as well. And his technical ability. That's the word I'm looking for. Jay White able to break free. Steady back up to his feet. A boot in the gut of Cobb. Now sends Cobb into the corner. White follows up with a running forearm. And a boot right in the gut of Jeff Cobb as well. White now dragging Cobb middle of the ring. Now slamming the arm into the mat. Cobb now sends White into the corner. Running clothesline to the back. Nice boot right in the face there by Jay White on Jeff Cobb. White brings Cobb back up. Sends him into the ropes. Oh, okay. Jay White now wrenching back at the arm of Jeff Cobb, and Cobb just slamming the right hands into the gut of Jay White. Nice forearm by White. Taking control back. Like I said, this is a real interesting match, this one. This is sort of make or break for Jay White, really. I think if he loses this one, I think Jay White is definitely out. Yeah, he has to be, because we're guaranteed. No, we're not guaranteed. Jeff Cobb will definitely on 2 points. And then it will be Cobb versus Omega and Suzuki versus White. So, yeah, it's not 100% out, but chances are. Well, I think he would be out. I think technically. So I'm just trying to remember the rules and who beat who. I think it was. I've sort of said, didn't I, that if there is a draw, then it will come down to the match between the two. And if that doesn't work out, then we can figure it out. But so Jay White's last match will be against Kenny Omega. So if Jay White loses this one, he'll be on 0. If he beats Omega, he should finish ahead of Omega. I'm on about Jay White's. No, he's not. Jay White's last match is against Suzuki. Oh, so if Jay White does win this, it does actually make it wide open for him, because it could get very complicated then, couldn't it? So if Jay White loses this one, then oh, I'm getting so confused now. So if Jay White finishes equal points with Omega, Omega will be ahead of him, because Jay White lost to Omega. I don't care. We'll figure it out later on. I can't be able to work it out now. It's too complicated to try and keep on top of all this stuff. Right, Jay White sends Cobb into the rope, springs back, and White ducks underneath and tries to the back elbow. Cobb catches him. Jay White now tripping Cobb over. And a clothesline to the outside there by White on Cobb. White is up top. What is he going for here? Yeah, an axe handle to the outside is a bit weird, isn't it? White fighting back, and both guys now slide back into the ring. As the referee tries to put an invisible turnbuckle pad back on the... yeah, it just glitched in there. Why? Surely they're capable of actually making a proper animation for that. Even if, like, the turnbuckle pad was to drop to the floor and drop to the outside, and the referee would have to grab the turnbuckle pad and then tie it back on. It just seems like such a bogus thing for it just to disappear like that. As Cobb there, round the island. I always forget what it's called. It's something at the islands, isn't it? Round the islands, trip of the islands. Something along them sort of lines. Either way, it's bloody effective. For the 1, the 2, no. Switchblade kicks out. So, yeah, the matches we got tonight. I didn't do a little bit, did I forgot about that. Either way, the match got tonight. So Jeff Cobb and Jay White, as we've seen. We've got Cody versus Tomohiro Ishii. We have got Naito versus Zack Sabre Jr. And then we have got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor in our main event. Both of those guys won their first match. I think the winner of that one will be almost guaranteed to go through. As did... Naito lost to Styles. So Styles has done very well. He's won both his matches so far. The more I look at this, the more I confuse myself, so I'm not going to look at it anymore. I keep trying to figure stuff out on the... keep trying to figure stuff out with the groups and that sort of stuff, and I just can't do it. It's too much. Too complicated. Oh, again, Cobb so close to a 3 count. Cobb taking White up, and again with a tour of the islands. Wow. Stalking again. Oh. Nice. And surely that's going to be enough this time. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Jeff Cobb dominant here. I think Jay White is now out. However, I wouldn't want to say for definite. But I believe Jay White is now eliminated, and Jeff Cobb will move on to the knockout stage, which is pretty cool, and probably win this group, to be honest with you. It is Jeff Cobb versus Kenny Omega in a final match, and Omega needs the win. To have any chance of going through, it's going to be an interesting one. And here is our second match of the evening. Cody Rhodes takes on Tomohiro Ishii. And here is the first man in this match, that it is going to be Cody Rhodes. He needs this win because, of course, he lost his opening match in Group C to Hiroshi Tanahashi. So he needs this win to really give himself more opportunity to continue on in this competition, because, as I said earlier on, it's very, very difficult to have any possibility of... Especially, it depends on the other results as well, because, of course, if Cody was to lose this... Now, Tomohiro Ishii did win his opening match. So if Cody was to lose this, then Ishii would be on 2 points. And then it's very much down to what happens between Tanahashi and Ibushi on the next video. Because if Tanahashi wins that, then it's done and dusted. Then Ibushi versus Cody becomes a dead rubber match, really. So yeah, here comes his opponent then, Tomohiro Ishii. He did get a victory in his first match in Group C by defeating Kota Ibushi. Like I just said, a win here for Ishii would put him on 2 points and almost certainly guarantee him a place in the next round. And here we go then. The bell goes. We are underway. Cody Rhodes versus Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii, nice forearm right in the face of Rhodes, and now catches him, takes him up. Oh, looking for the vertical suplex, but Cody fights back, and there's the right hand to the face. He said this is make or break here for Cody. Sure got something. Got something in the back of my throat. I can feel it. You bugger. You bugger. Right. I think I'm okay now. I think I can breathe. Right, yeah, so Cody needs this win desperately, otherwise he could be on his way out of this competition. So this is match 2 of 4 here this evening. After this one, we'll have Tetsuya Naito versus Zack Sabre Jr. from Group D. And then after that one, our main event will be Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor. I'm not sure how I feel about Finn Balor. I like him. But I don't think he's quite as... I don't know. I've been having this thought recently. I mean, I'm a big fan of Finn Balor and I want him to do well and all that sort of stuff. But when I actually watch him in the ring, I don't get as much enjoyment as I do out of people like Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. And Shinsuke Nakamura was the same, but he was the same in New Japan. And these matches in WWE have not been anywhere near the standard of his New Japan matches. I'm not quite sure why. Whether that is to do with what he's being allowed to do. Whether that's down to laziness, I don't honestly know. But I'm assuming it's what he's allowed to do. And I think more it's down to time-wise. Because a lot of the best New Japan matches are down to longevity, really. Given that chance to build up a storyline in the match. And being able to work with that storyline and just continue to... I don't know, just the best way to put it, just continue to sort of build that storyline up and add something more to the match. It's not just about two guys fighting in the ring. There must be a reason behind it, and I like that. We don't often get that in WWE, to be honest. Cody here just taunting the ground at Ishii. Whether that's a wise move or not, to be honest. As Ishii just runs straight through Cody. Now bringing Cody back up to his feet. A big clothesline. There's the pin. Only a 1 count. Ishii, sorry, can't believe it. He thought he had him down for the count there, really, by the looks of it. Judged by his face. Another running headbutt right to the middle of the chest. That's going to do some damage, that is. Ishii just dropping Cody now neck first across that top rope. Cody fighting back. Now Cody, nice flatliner style. Right on Ishii. Pin dead center of the ring. It's enough for a 2 count. Getting closer and closer now. Ishii flattens Cody. And now stalking Cody. This could be the big moment of the match here. If Ishii can hit his big finisher maneuver. Boom, the big brain buster. That could be enough to put Ishii through almost certainly to the next round. There's the pin, 2. Oh, and Cody kicked out. Oh, I don't know where that came from, I must admit. Ishii looking to slap Cody. Cody fighting back with a right hand and another one. And straight into the crossroads, middle of the ring. Is that going to be enough for Cody to get back in this competition? There's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Ishii's kicked out now as well. Craziness. So, yeah, we know that Tanahashi's on 2 points already. We know that. Bushi and Cody. Bushi's on 0, so I think Bushi's more or less out. So, if Ishii does win this match, then that would eliminate both Cody and Ibushi. If Ishii wins this match, and then it's Ishii versus Tanahashi, essentially to win the group. So this is a big match. If Cody doesn't win this match, if Cody does win this match, then it's... Yeah, if Cody wins this match, and then Tanahashi beats Ishii, and Cody beats Ibushi, then Cody would go through. That's a lot of ifs, though. Like I said, if Ishii just wins this one, then he's through with Tanahashi. And of course, it will be, as I said before, the winner of Group D. The winner of Group C will take on runners-up in Group D, and the winner of Group D will take on the runners-up in Group C. So it's Fighting for the top spot for momentum, of course, but also just to get that slightly better choice of who you want to face. As there's the brainbuster once again by Ishii. 2. And no. And no. It's not quite enough. Ishii now stalking Cody. Boot in the gut once again. Takes him up once again. Makes him think about it once again. And drops him right on his head once again. There we go. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Tomohiro Ishii does get the win. Which means that both Cody and Ibushi are eliminated. And Tanahashi and Ishii will both progress from this group. But in which order? We'll find out next episode. We will, yes, as Tanahashi faces off against Ishii. Cody offering the handshake, which is accepted there by Ishii. Great respect shown by these two. And Ishii's done fantastically well and moves on to the next round. And here is our next match then from Group D. It's Zack Sabre Jr. versus Tetsuya Naito. And here is the first man in this match. Then it is going to be Zack Sabre Jr. Had an interesting first match of this competition. Assaulted Jericho before the match. Then defeated Jericho with a cheeky little roll-up. And then assaulted Jericho after the match as well. So Zack... yeah, really had an interesting first episode, but he did get the first point, which means he's in a prime position here to try and advance the next round. And here is his opponent, Tetsuya Naito. Naito lost to AJ Styles in the first round of this competition. There is something still in my throat, I'm sure there is. Yeah, Naito lost to AJ Styles in the first round, so AJ... of course, is doing very, very well. He's currently on 2 points, so he's more or less guaranteed to go through. But Naito does need the point here to really put himself back in this competition, because if Zack wins this, then just like the previous match, this group is already over. Naito will be on 0, Jericho will be on 0, and Zack and AJ will be on 1 each. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. Here we go then, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Tetsuya Naito. The bell goes and we are underway. Naito, nice rolling kick. Straight away in this match, Naito with that rolling kick. And the battle drops to the outside. Naito looking for the ace crusher, but, well, he actually did. He rolled it through instead. It's almost like a snapmare. Like an ace snapmare. Zack with the rake of the eyes of Naito. Sends him into the corner. Well, Naito fighting back, playing possum in that corner. Sending Zack in, takes Zack up to the top. What has Naito got planned here? It's a superplex. And Zack is struggling here. So Naito's desperate for these points. Look for the elbow drop, but Zack managed to avoid it. Zack now brings Naito back up and then kicks him, and then Naito just kicks him straight back. So yeah, Zack really got himself in a bit of a pickle. We're not really seen Zack be much of a heel in this SW universe in the past. He's always been more of a face, but to assault Jericho the way he did in the previous episode is interesting, really. Huh. Talk of the devil. The music kicks in. Zack is ready for Jericho. But Jericho's behind Zack and hits him with a code breaker. The referee didn't see anything. The pin by Naito. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Zack just barely kicked out of that. Barely. And Jericho. Wow, he might have just kept Naito's dreams of this still open because Naito was in trouble. Arm breaker there by Zack, who's taking back control of this match. If he still manages to turn this around and win after this, oh, nice dragon suplex middle of the ring. If Zack still turns this around, that'd be very impressive. Naito just slapping the arm of Zack away. Nice drop kick in the back. Nice one for the running drop kick to the back of Zack. And Zack is struggling a bit. You see that code breaker took its effect. But not as much as what Jericho was probably hoping, as Zack still battling Naito pretty well. Just booting several parts of the body before Zack now just tying Naito up in a knot. Boom. Arm breaker by Zack. And now Zack into the armbar and then hooks the leg as well. Which is a clever maneuver, mainly because he's going to struggle to release himself. Can't use that leg as leverage, but now he is struck back up. Both guys back up. Naito sends Zack into the corner, running drop kick. It's interesting that Jericho just popped out here, just hit his code breaker. I don't think it necessarily was about making Zack lose this match, just maybe just getting some retribution. I dare say it's not the last we've seen of those two in the ring together, by the looks of it. Zack was looking for another dragon suplex there, but looks like Destino. Naito was able to get free from the dragon suplex. Now hit a Destino. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Wow, Zack showing resilience to kick out again. He's been code breakered. He's been Destinoed. And now he's locked in a very loose reverse chin lock. And Zack is able to roll through it. It's quite lazy, really, of Naito, that one. Zack playing possum. Catching Naito, and now it just stamps right in his gut. Remember, we've still got our main event for you here this evening. Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Nice rolling kick by Naito. Now bringing Zack back up to you. Zack catches Naito once again. Nice running drop kick as well. Naito back up in the corner. Zack now looks to rain down the punches, but Naito manages to break free. Naito now with Zack up on his shoulders, drops him neck first across that top rope. These two guys really pushing hard for this. Zack knows he gets the win here. He definitely qualifies for the knockout stages. Naito knows he gets the win and he can still fight in this competition. However, Naito would need to defeat Tanahashi, who's unbeaten so far. AJ Styles, who's unbeaten so far. Naito now wrenching back of the arm. Zack able to roll it through, but Naito still catching the reverse hammerlock, and then Zack with the elbow. Zack now hurricane in the middle of the ring. These two guys are really putting on a cracking match for us, aren't they? Zack just stamped on the back of the knees of Tetsuya Naito. Naito tripped Zack over. What does he have planned now then, Naito? He's going to wrench back at the arm and again look for the arm breaker. Clever maneuver, because this does mean that not only will it do damage to Zack's arm, but it also reduce the amount of damage that Zack can do later on, as Naito locks in the Koji clutch on Zack, and Zack taps. And Naito does then get the victory. And that keeps this group open. Nice one, Naito. So, on the last set of matches, Zack faces off against Styles. And Naito will face off against Jericho. So, essentially, if Naito beats Styles, then Naito will go through. Yeah. Because it's down to amount of points and it's down to direct record. So Naito's beaten Zack. So even if Zack gets the victory over Jericho, it doesn't matter. So if Naito beats if Naito beats Styles, what the hell am I about? If Naito beats Jericho, then Naito goes through essentially. God, my brain is so broken. And here is our next match and our main event of the evening. From Group B, we bring you Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor. And here comes Finn Balor then, who did get a victory in his opening match of this tournament. He defeated Katsuyori Shibata, who then went on, of course, to defeat Okada in the previous episode, so Shibata's on 1 point as well. At the moment, the way this group looks is we've got Balor and Nakamura, 1 win from 1 match. Shibata, 1 win from 2 matches. Okada, 0 wins from 2 matches. That's how it looks at the moment. Of course, at the end of this match, either Balor or Nakamura will be on 2, which will sort of give them an almost guarantee of making their way through to the next round. You never know for sure though, do you? And here is his opponent then, Shinsuke Nakamura, who was on 1 from 1 when he defeated Kazuchika Okada in the opening episode of this tournament. And here we go, the Nakamura versus Balor. Of course, the G1 SWE Universe mode is exactly where you find the best possible talent. So, of course, if you don't already know, which you should do by now because we've been through it a lot of times, and the way this tournament is going to work is we've got group stages. Then the winners and runners-up from each group will go through to a knockout. The winner of the knockout tournament will be crowned as the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. The 2 losers in the semi-finals will face off for the Intercontinental Championship. And the 4 losers in the quarterfinals will face off for the United States Championship. Also, at the final, there's going to be 3 episodes to finish this. It's going to be a 3-part Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view. Also, on that pay-per-view, we will crown the first never openweight champion. We will crown our first junior heavyweight tag champions, our junior heavyweight champion, and our heavyweight tag team champions as well. So basically, we're going to crown every single champion. And then, once this tournament is completed, we will start our proper New Japan Universe mode as well. Nakamura struggling a bit here. Finn is the one in charge. Finn now wrenching back at the arm of Nak. Really wrenching back at the arm of Nak. And just slowing the pace of the match down, keeping Nak grounded, which is probably the best place for him because he's very strong with his striking ability in his knees. So to keep him grounded is definitely a good thing to do. Because when he gets back up on his feet like this, he's quite dangerous. But then again, Balor just turns it straight around. Nakamura, though, taking Balor up to the top. This is going to get freaky. Nak now looking for the Super Falcon Arrow. Now Nak twisted up the arms of Balor and wrenching back at that arm breaker. Nak with a boot in the spine. And now Nakamura's the one in charge of the match. It does go very much back and forth this game, doesn't it? Very much back and forth, which is what you expect from a high-profile match like this. These two guys, of course, both won their opening matches. I'm surprised for Okada, to be honest with you. Okada losing both of his matches is quite a big surprise. It does mean Okada is effectively out of this competition, so he's not going to be... And he always seems to struggle, actually. He always seems to struggle. In every universe where we've had, Okada's never really been a top name. He's always been given opportunity, but never been able to take them. It's quite a frustrating one, really. But at least someone will get a good chance here in this competition. Nakamura with a pin on Balor. Only a 2 count. It's going to be really interesting to see who finally comes out on top, to be honest. I mean, there is some fantastic talents at the moment. The ones that have really shone out, of course, has got to be Styles and got to be Tanahashi. They're the ones that have got 2 points out of 2. And whoever wins this match will be in the same boat as well. They'll be the only ones with 100% records. Oh, Jeff Cobb, sorry, as well. Styles, Tanahashi, and Cobb. And Ishii. Styles, Tanahashi, Cobb, and Ishii. I think that's all. I think so. And obviously the winner of this one. So 5 out of the 16 names will have a 100% record still. Which is quite impressive. And I would say that they're probably going to be the ones that are going to be looking at it. Because we are doing this, to just give you a bit of an insight into the background of this. I am running this tournament in a universe mode. Therefore, momentum building and that sort of stuff is a thing to take into account. And obviously when you win matches, you will build momentum. And it makes it more easier for you to win matches in the future. So it doesn't mean whoever does do well in this competition is probably going to do well in the universe mode because they're going to have the momentum built. Whereas people that get knocked out or lose, like Okada's lost 2 in a row, he's now on a cold streak effectively. So he's going to have a bit of a struggle with this universe mode start. He's going to need a couple of matches to really get himself going, I think. Nak now with Finn up on his shoulders, drops him neck first across that top rope, and Nak looking quite confident, taunting away at the crowd. Brings Finn back up to his feet, and Nakamura... Oh, Finn fights back though. Finn now taking Nakamura up on his shoulders. Oh, into the gutbuster. Out of nowhere, and can Finn pull this off? He heads up to the top. If he goes coup de grace, which he does, look for it. And he hits the coup de grace. There's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and no, Nak kicked out before the 3. Finn Balor not happy. He thought he had the match won there and then. Balor now stalks Nakamura looking for the underhook brainbuster, but Nakamura fighting back. And now stalking Balor. A boot in the gut before hitting the Kinshasa. Oh, it's back and forth. About 30 seconds ago, I was convinced that Balor was going to win it. But then Nakamura turns it around with the Kinshasa. And Nakamura will now move on. Will he move on? Definitely. I don't know. He should do. I'm pretty sure Nakamura will move on to the next round now. Nakamura's last match in the group is going to be against Shibata. Oh, no. Okay. So, Balor faces off against Okada. Okada's done and dusted. However, if Balor wins, then he'll go back onto 2 points. If Shibata beats Nakamura, that's going to be... I'll have to figure that out. Because that will be a bit of a paradigm. That'll have 3 people on 2 points. And if I say we'll do it based on who beat who, then it'll be a bit of a round robin, wouldn't it? Because Nakamura beat Balor. Balor beat Shibata. But Shibata beat Nakamura. Yeah, we'd have to just probably do like a buffer match as well. I don't know, we'll figure it out when it comes. Let's hope that it doesn't happen. Let's just hope that it gets more nice and simple for me, because as you can tell, I'm getting more and more confused the further this goes on. Either way, that is the end of today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit a like. And of course, subscribe if you would like to see some more. that is the end of the second round of matches. It's going very interesting. We've got our beginning of the third round of matches starting the next video. That'll be Omega versus Jeff Cobb, Okada versus Balor, Tanahashi versus Ishii, and Styles versus Zack Sabre Jr. And then the final episode of the group stages will be Jay White versus Suzuki, Nakamura versus Shibata, Cody versus Ibushi, and Naito versus Jericho. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of the SWE G1 Climax Festival. And of course, don't forget to check out 205 Live as well. Bye.